This is your weekly trip to paradise, Louisiana style, with Gary Risponi and Don Dubuque. Paradise, Louisiana is presented by Rotolo's Pizzeria. Fresh ingredients, friendly service. That's just the way we Rotolo. Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company. Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change. Always fresh, never frozen, Raising Cane's. Louisiana Fish Fry Products. Demco, your touchstone energy cooperative. Pro Drive Outboards. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Louisiana. And Rouse's Markets. You're either local or you're not.
Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana. And Don, what does 743 sound like to you?
It sounds like
747, you know.
Yeah, it sounds like a whole lot of Paradise, Louisianians through the years, huh?
That's it. 7.
How many years now?
7. We've been going on number 15.
Wow.
So
we were kids when we started doing this, huh?
Yeah. My hair wasn't great. My hair wasn't great. But welcome everybody to Paradise, Louisiana. Thank y'all for watching, and thank our sponsors for keeping us on the air. Don, I want to thank you too, because you're doing it. And I'm going to tell you what, we're talking about Chris Lecoq right now. He has just been tremendous. He is Mr. Paradise, Louisiana now. He's giving me orders. I do what he tells me.
I don't know if he wants to bear that burden of that name. I'm not sure he'd be happy with that.
We're going to keep it along.
You can't blame him for it.
Yeah, we're going to talk about what we got wishing for the upcoming year. We're going to skip a fishing report because we're going to be away, and it's not going to be that accurate, so we don't want to tell you anything, and you say, oh, sure. Responding centers over here. Just the one we gave y'all last week. Just keep it in mind and going right now and see what we're doing. We're going to look back because Don was in Alaska. He had some great, him and Chris, some great footage in Alaska, Don, and you're going to bring us some more of that footage. You didn't get to show it all year.
Well, it's not going anywhere, and then, you know, the end of this year's shows, that's what it's all about, is looking back, and we can look back at that trip to Alaska and also some other memories that were made, and it's also a time to look forward, and so we'll get some wishes for the year 2017 ahead.
Yeah, we got, by the way, you're talking about Cajun Invasion, you got maybe a Cajun Invasion up South Dakota.
We do,
so
we do.
Get y'all, keep that in mind. If you didn't get what you want for Christmas, you know, just get in touch with Don. Your email address and send you a report.
Just send it to me at the North Pole. I'll take care of you.
You're going to be in North Dakota. Right. Now looking back, you know, we got some bloopers and also...
You mean this show is not perfect? There's actually some mistakes made on this show?
It's more than that.
I think we'll find a couple of shows.
Yeah, but, you know, you got a lot of events you think that formed last year. You know, any important events that happened? The top 10, we got a top 10, top 5?
We'll look at them. We'll get to them.
Okay, we're good.
And then we're going to get to this,
so we're
this
have
champagne
a
here. We're going to celebrate.
I'm going to have a news report for what we're going to do.
We'll find something to do.
No hunt report.
We'll got it covered. Stick with us. You're watching Paradise, Louisiana. 'Twas the day after Christmas when all through the marsh the tide was so low even a coon couldn't wash. The poles were all rigged and baited with care, in hopes that the big fish would soon be there. The captain was ready to make a long cast, when a red-dressed fisherman pulled close and passed. A little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. Now his job was all true, this was his time to fish. Did he know how to angle, or was this just a wish? He looked like a peddler reaching into his pack, and came out with a bait no fish would attack. He might know reindeer, but not fish, this elf, and we laughed when we saw him in spite of ourselves. He spoke not a word and went straight to his work, flipped out a lure and set the hook with a jerk. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a slimy and shaking big fish over there. And he cast and he reeled and he reeled and he cast, and the fish piled up unbelievably fast. He caught reds, he caught flounder, he caught drum and speckled trout. He caught bass, he caught snapper, and fish I know nothing about. It took him no time to fill up his chest, and I heard him say something about a whole year to rest. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight,
Just one last cast, just one last bite. Ooh, oh, oh, here we go.
From Southside Cafe. Stay tuned for more Paradise, Louisiana.
Who doesn't want to save money on fuel? Now, Shell and the Fuel Rewards Network are putting you in control of how much you pay for fuel. Simply buy whatever's on your shopping list. Clothes, groceries, even dinner out. And earn cents per gallon savings at participating retailers nationwide. Now, fuel prices are in your hands. So why wait? Sign up at fuelrewards.com today and turn shopping power into saving power.
Visit Cracker Barrel convenience stores before heading fishing or hunting. We have more than you expect.
Hi, I'm John Jackson, and you know we always say we gather our groceries out the bayou. Whether it's freshwater, saltwater, catfish, redfish, you have tons of choices when it comes to fish in Louisiana. But when I fry fish, there's only one choice, and that's Louisiana fish fry. My new favorite, the Cajun fish fry, has the perfect amount of cornmeal, corn flour, and the perfect mix of spices that really bring the heat. Hey, if you're craving Cajun, go look for the bright red bag at your local grocers. Bring home the taste of Louisiana with Louisiana Fish Fry.
Box combo, please.
At Raising Cane's, we do one thing, and we do it better than anyone else. So why not let our food do the talking?
Love the window.
Raising Cane's, only the best chicken finger meals. One love.
Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana, and continuing our series of recapping our fishing spots and how we rated them in 2016. This week I got a chance to go with Captain Mike Gallo, who fishes a variety of places, everything from the Biloxi Marsh to Chef Pass to the Wall to Lake Bourne to the Lake Pontchartrain bridges, the entire North Shore, and give us a rating on how he felt that area produced for 2016. All right, got mine. Got yours, Mike?
I'm working.
Yes, sir. Coming up on the Fish and Game Report, Christmas time, speckled trout. Mike, looking back at 2016, how was the spring into summer and fall this year?
I thought we had a very normal year. I know the spillway was opened earlier in the year. Didn't seem to affect us at all. You and I caught some nice trout at the bridge in Lake Pontchartrain in mid-March. And our bite generally lasts until mid-June, which that happened. Wasn't a problem at all. Caught a lot of fish. I foresee a good spring next year as well.
You need a net?
Yeah, I need a net.
That's a good fish. How's the winter fishing been here by typical winter spots, ICWW, and also here at the Mystico?
I feel it's been a little above average. We've had a very good year. We're catching them later into the year because of the warm weather, warmer water temperatures. So it's been an above average fall so far, and that's part of the reason why I think we'll have a good spring next year as well.
Maybe so. Whoop. The thing with these baits, you got to be careful because they'll put those hooks right back in your hand if you're not careful. Another keeper. What you fishing with there, Mike?
That's a suspending mullet imitation. Sinks really slow. You throw it out there and let it sink for maybe 8 or 10 seconds and then work it back, twitches here and there, and keep a tight line on it and you feel them hit it.
Another bait we're using successfully today, and this will make a great little stocking stuffer. We're calling it the Christmas color bait, but you can find it as an H&H Texas avocado. Oh, what's a white trout?
Yeah, that's a Christmas bait working for you.
What would you suggest for Christmas week, New Year fishermen?
Oh, plastics on the bottom. If live shrimp is available, certainly take some live shrimp with you. Up and down the intercoastal waterway and along the rocks here in the Mystico, close to the wall, is going to be a good area. I really watch my water temperature gauge quite a bit. I would say 54 degrees and above, I'll get in heavy current or not be afraid of current. Under 54 degrees, I try to shy away from too much current.
Mississippi is going to tighten its restrictions on speckled trout. How's that going to affect the Louisiana fishermen close to Mississippi?
I just feel we'll have a little more pressure from the Mississippi people coming into Louisiana and fishing, trying to cash in on our creel limits and size limits. They'll catch more fish.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to catch a speckled trout today. Hey. You got one back there? Hey! Anything unique this year about the speckled trout as far as the size or lack thereof of size?
We do have a bunch of small fish this year, which is just from a good spawning season in 2015. Those fishes are just getting to be in the 12 to 14 inch range, depending on when they were born in summer of 2015.
All right, there it is, speckled trout. No shrimp today, although they are available, but the plastics are doing good. Hard plastics, soft plastics, get your Christmas fish and look forward to a good 2017.
Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change has been keeping cars and trucks in Baton Rouge clean and running smooth for over 50 years. At Benny's, we feature professional car washing, complete detailing, high-tech waxing and buffing, interior cleaning, and tire shine. Benny's, one stop for car maintenance with complete oil and lube services and even state inspections at our express locations. Visit one of our 5 convenient locations, including our newest store on Greenwell Springs Road. And don't forget to stop by Be Quick Convenience Store and Fuel Stop. Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change. Drive in dirty, drive out clean.
Hey, I'm Mitch Rotolo, owner of Rotolo's Pizzeria. Our pizzas are prepared every day using the freshest ingredients. But Rotolo's has so much more to offer than just delicious pizza. We have an array of healthy salads and tasty wraps, a wide choice of pasta like spaghetti and chicken parmesan, zesty buffalo wings, and our selection of savory calzones. And don't forget to try one of our amazing desserts. Come into any of our local restaurants or check out our entire menu online at rotolos.com. That's just the way we Rotolo.
From Sedona, Alaska, you're watching Paradise, Louisiana.
Construction debris removal. We provide competitive dumpster rental prices across Louisiana. Also, we are a full-service demolition company. Whether you're a large commercial contractor or a homeowner clearing out storage space, roll-off construction dumpsters are ideal for your project. We provide the perfect size to meet your need and at a competitive price. Fast and easy professional service. Call 225-603-5417 or 225-610-0879 today. A new definition of removal.
And welcome to the Flambeau Outdoor News segment. Gary, not a whole lot of news this time of the year. Most people are concentrating on holidays and things. But one thing very important, particularly for duck hunters, there's an area of the Big Branch Marsh, which is adjacent to the Fritchie Marsh that's over in that Slidell area, right across the street from your camp, basically, that is going to undergo some renovations. They're going to take some Lake Pontchartrain sediment, pump it into the marsh. That marsh was really ravaged by Hurricane Katrina, opened up some small ponds into much bigger bays, and it's not nearly as good for the waterfowl situation as it once was. And what they're doing is by pumping this fresh silt in there, it's going to stimulate new growth, it's going to shrink the size of those ponds, and should be much better for fish, shellfish, and waterfowl habitat. Now, as a result of this, it's going to close down immediately after the first of the year from January 3rd until September 30th of 2017. There will be no activities allowed in there. There's also
so it's going to cut into the hunts.
It will cut out the duck hunting for the rest of the year from January 3rd on to the end. There's a similar project that's going on the Bayou Sauvage tract over on the South Shore. Similar situation, and what they do is when they bring their equipment and start this project going on, they don't allow anyone in there. So be aware that that part is going to be closed down.
When is this? It starts January 3rd?
January the 3rd through September the 30th.
September 30th, so next fall it would be open.
It'll be good.
If they don't run any problems.
Well, it won't make the teal season, but the regular duck season you'll be able to go back in there. But it's not allowed to go in there and fish or anything, so It's got to kind of restrain it, and there's a lot of other area you can go over there and just stay out of that one particular area where that renovation project's going on. And Gary, also in the news, you know, we covered a lot of news on this over the year 2016. It was a pretty busy news year.
New governor.
New governor came in with a new administration, new wildlife and fisheries secretary, and he did not make the year, so we're looking forward to 2017 in his replacement. You know, another one that really jumped out, and we covered it, was the flood, the Great Flood of 2016, this area right here.
My brother says, why they call it a great flood? There wasn't nothing great about it at all, except the numbers of people that it affected.
Yeah.
It was.
But the good part of that story was the Cajun Navy, how neighbors responded, helping neighbors and saving lives and saving property and getting people out. That was a big story.
Getting a little better, but still they learning. We learning. We keep having. Pretty soon we're gonna perfect how to fight these tragedies.
Well, another big story, the new coastal master plan. It's not a totally new plan, but it will be new adjustments, fine-tuned. We went to the meeting. They told us that it'll be coming out after they get input, which I thought was very generous to have sportsmen and user groups tell them what they think about the plan and what they would like to see done. So it'll be interesting. Right after the first of the year, they're going to have a couple of more meetings, and they'll be introducing any adjustments they're going to make.
The duck zones have been changed. The tree, we
duck
got 5
zones.
more years of that now.
Exactly.
So what else?
And
what
well,
else?
the red snapper story, you know what an
still
issue that
going on.
is. It's going to go on. It's closed right now, and it will be reopened, but we don't know who the ultimate manager will be. That's yet to be determined, but we certainly went through it. Congressman Garrett Graves, he's definitely on the side of the recreational
The leader
fishermen.
being 2 years in a row, being the
They-
#1
that's a big
bass lake,
story,
and
yeah.
also, you know, tourism and a lot of stuff they got and they want to bring in the World Championships here this past year.
That was a biggie.
Was unbelievable. We had last year we had all kind of champions. You know, we had Hackney as the champion, and now we got the world champion himself here again.
Right.
2015, Steve
Lassard.
You know, thinking about far as the kids, the year before we had the high school champion, and then this year we didn't quite do it. We had the college champion. You know, it's a lot of champions coming from Louisiana. Figure we have a lot of fishermen, but you know, if you prorate and look at other, we really don't have as much as far as that many people.
True.
We got the most LSU got the most pro football players in the NFL. So
yeah, it's true.
But we ain't talking about football. We talking hunting and fishing. What else?
Well, what we're going to do is take a break. When we come back, I want to talk about some of the challenges and the wishes ahead for the new year, 2017. We'll be back to do that and wrap up another year of Paradise, Louisiana.
Ask me about my Tempur-Pedic.
Ask me how fast I fall asleep.
Why not talk to someone who's sleeping on the most highly recommended bed in America?
Ask me about staying asleep.
Tempur-Pedic owners are more satisfied than owners of any traditional mattress brand.
Ask me how it feels after 10 years.
Tempur-Pedic, the most highly recommended bed in America.
Ask about Tempur-Pedic at Olin's, where you know you always get the guaranteed low price. Olin's is the only store in Baton Rouge and Lafayette with the full line of Tempur-Pedics.
For the thirsty, for those who hang out in packs, for heroes, for sidekicks, for those who see the glass half empty, for those who see it half full, for those on the right, for those on the left, for those with nicknames, for those with curves, for people that cycle, for people that recycle, for BFFs, for frenemies, for those with style, for lovers, for families, for big families, for everyone.
You're watching Paradise, Louisiana.
As members of a Touchstone Energy cooperative, we've all got a job to do. And the more we work together, the more we save. That's the power of your co-op membership.
Demco, your Touchstone Energy cooperative.
At Rouse's, we love food as much as you do. That's why it's no surprise our chefs aren't the only cooks who work here. Rouse's butchers know how to select, trim, and cook every cut we sell. Of course, our produce experts are the very best in the field.
and on the field.
And you can always count on our seafood department for the best catch.
Heads up, Brandon.
The best quality and the best price is why the best chefs and cooks
shop and work at Rouse's.
Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana. And Gary, looking back on 2016, certainly one of the highlight trips that I made along with Chris Lecoq, our photographer and editor, was Alaska, our Cajun Invasion. For people not familiar with it, we have a lodge called the Gone Fishing Lodge in Soldotna, Alaska, and Ralph Crystal is just the most gracious host. He and his wife Tammy, his partner Dick, and their families make us real comfortable there, give us a great break on the price, and we'll be doing it again in July and August. It's kind of a break to get out of the heat and the humidity here in Louisiana and go to a totally different habitat and catch totally different fish.
Put it in your pocket because it's cold in here, even in here right now.
Well, it's in July and August. You got to wear fleece sometimes and heavy jackets over there, but in other times it'll get up into the 70s. But we had some great fun up there, caught a lot of good fish. Yeah, and then we came back and we got flooded here in Louisiana the week after. But anyway, we're going to take a look back at the sights, the sounds, the beauty of the state we call the last frontier. Soldotna, Alaska on the Kenai River Peninsula. That's where it begins, a confrontation between anglers from the sportsman's paradise and a variety of fish from the last frontier. It's what we call the Cajun Invasion. And here's the highlights from this year's trip.
Well, the Cajun Invasion started back in 2005, and we got together with Don Dubuque, and we decided that we would put together a package that made it easier for the people from Louisiana to get here. We do all of the details. We do the rental cars. We do their airfare. We put together a package with 5 different fishing trips in it during the week, and we vacuum pack and freeze their fish. All the equipment's furnished and supplied. We do breakfast and lunch for them. We just kind of like them to cook a little bit of dinner once in a while because we like that Cajun food. But it's been a great relationship. We've made a lot of great friends. Everybody here at the lodge really looks forward to the week with the Cajun Invasion.
Stay there, don't come get it. Right there.
Look at that baby.
My son and I came up here last year and we enjoyed it so much I came back this year again. It's really a nice getaway. Love the fish. Met some good friends up here. Meet some good friends. Got a good friend I met from New Orleans, and enjoyed just coming up here and having a good time.
They need to come and experience this and try it. Louisiana fishing is awesome, but you got to come to Alaska and experience this. It's one of a lifetime experience.
We love the people we meet up here. That's one of the nice things. They're just good quality people here at the lodge. This week's been one of our favorites because they call it Cajun Week, and us youngsters from Utah, we don't get used to that good Cajun cooking, so we came and got introduced to some awesome ways to cook salmon up here. Great people food. Were so, yeah, it was awesome. So many nice people. Yeah. And we're getting recipes that we can take home to Utah, so we're gonna Cajuanize Utah now.
Seward, Alaska, a port city and a tourist destination, and one of the destinations for the Cajun Invasion that offers not only some fantastic scenery, but a wide variety of fish.
time for you. Yes, sir. In the boat.
Get in net.
Good show. All right. Good show. Good job. Woo! Jump up.
That's what we got. Salmon.
Salmon! Woohoo!
All right, catching silvers and pink. Pink and silvers. Take your pick. That's a heavy link card. What's it like?
That's fantastic.
Greg, it appears that you have caught the biggest halibut in Cajun Invasion history. Tell us.
It was nice. First of all, the line went down, and then it kept going down, and we seen it wasn't coming back up. It was a big bite, but you could tell that by how the pole was bent over, and the whole thing lasted a good 25 minutes.
We're on like the 5th day of severe low pressure, and we got into a place called Big River Lake, and it's a big lake, and we've got silver salmon and sockeye salmon over there, which are the reds, and we chose to go for the silvers today. The lake is pretty well flooded out, and we went over to a spot way back up in the south end of it. We just anchored off. Had a lot of patience, and we did pretty well on the silvers. We got our limits.
One of our favorites is a fly out where you go over to the Tuscatan, and what we'll do there is fly in, then they put you on a little boat up the rivers, and we're able to get into the silvers, which are great, big, beautiful fish, and put a bait ball on, let it drift down, and wait for that nibble, and then you're just hooking on. It's really fun.
There you go. All right.
I brought my father last time, and he was standing in the Kenai when he turned 80. Just loved it. We had a great experience, got a lot of fish, and had great memories, so I brought my son back as a graduation present. So we're having a great time, been a great week, really enjoying it.
This is Anchor Point on the Cook Inlet, probably best known as the westernmost part of the United States, but it's also known as a hotspot for halibut.
Well, it's a different type of fishing. you know, you're fishing much larger fish. You know, you're fishing halibut, which is similar to our flounder down there, but in much greater size. It's more challenging. You know, you can fish here in Louisiana. You can catch redfish, you can catch trout, but you come up here, it's a different way of fishing.
Pretty close to seeing fish.
You want to know where all those flooded carpets from Katrina ended up? I think I found them.
Yeah.
This is the Russian River Falls, the last stop for spawning salmon. But there'll be more, same time, same place next year, and we'll be back too.
We're open from Memorial Day to Labor Day every summer, and we actually have a wide variety of fishing trips that we do. Kind of our niche is the variety of things that we have to offer the activities. We've got wildlife and glacier tours. We fish out in the salt water. We're on a peninsula, so we're surrounded by the water. We've got rivers that we fish. We use drift boats, power boats. We got ocean vessels. We're using float planes to get across the inlet and fly on places over there that are inaccessible by automobile or car. We just really have a lot of things to do, and it's all centered around the salmon runs that are coming, the return of the silver salmon, the red salmon, kings, pinks, and the halibut migration also.
This is our love, this is our life, this is our home, Louisiana. This is our day, come what may. This is our home, forever long. This is our home. This is our life, this is our home.
You're watching Paradise, Louisiana.
This is Don Dubuque asking you to join me as a member of the Coastal Conservation Association. For 30 years, CCA has worked in Louisiana to conserve our incredible fisheries, making sure that our fishing is great today and for generations to come. Whether looking out for redfish and specks, eliminating gill nets, building reefs across the coast, or work at the state capitol and in D.C., CCA is doing what's best for the fish and the sport we love so much. Your $30 membership will ensure that this work and our great fishing endures well into the future. Go to ccalouisiana.com and join CCA today.
Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana. And Gary, you know, despite what gets on the camera and on the TV every week, there are some mistakes made on this show. I make a lot of mistakes. You don't make too many at all, but you know, and sometimes people enjoy seeing that, you know. So we get Chris to put together some of the mistakes.
Who's making all the mistakes. When he does make one, I don't let him forget it either.
But it's a lot of fun.
Then he told me one time, he says, I'm supposed to be making you better, and you do, you help me. But I was starting to rub off on him, and that's scary.
Take a look at this stuff. You'll enjoy it as much as we do.
Welcome is get. Start over.
We didn't get far, did we?
Welcome back to, one more time. Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana. Can you believe that?
Paradise, Louisiana.
I can't even say it on there. Welcome. I forgot. So used to Don going first. One more.
The abbreviated version of Paradise, Louisiana.
Welcome to the show. This ain't no abbreviated.
We got a bunch of B-roll we're going to show you for the next hour. All right.
This ain't no.
How's my hair look?
How about my hair?
You look better than it did this morning.
Yeah, great trips, unique opportunities for people.
What it is, bro? What happened? You know.
All right, moving on. Oh, great.
We're still in the start segment.
What?
Ready?
Mike.
I don't have nothing in my nose.
No, it looked good. Ooh, look at that. Nice speckled trout down here on a beautiful day in Grand Isle. Come on down. Ooh. Yeah, back in, oh. Look at that catfish. Ready? Yep. Try it again.
You got one.
Got one, all right.
No, come on.
Oh, that's why it feels like that. I found it. Now, anybody can catch them in the mouth. You catch them in the tail, that's a fisherman. Too.
Not to be outdone. Look at that fish's face. What happened?
Got one, D.
Why'd you cook them?
You what, Tofield Bourgeois would make something out of that.
Yeah,
What the hell? Piece of eat the bait.
Long time.
Tell me again.
You're supposed to stay in the boat, not out the boat. Hey, that was better than Bill Dance blooper. Dude, that was.
Some of what?
Ants.
Hey.
That ain't ants. That's not ants.
Don set this trip up and he's trying to blame me. That's not the Ron. Look, we got Ron coming all the way.
There's a pile of ants through them. Yeah, they are coming.
You drive from Views or you drive from your new house?
Get closer, I'll take care of those.
Let's go.
Thanks, Dad. Appreciate the hell out of that.
Welcome to the Paradise, Louisiana news segment. And Gary, very quickly, we got to get this information out to the listeners and viewers. Louisiana Sports Saltwater Series.
Wait a minute. That's it.
Important item we need to get out to the viewers is the Louisiana
Save that for next year. I don't
It's contagious. I've been sitting next to him too long.
think about the academy, you know? I mean, the economy academy. You think about the hell.
Well, judging from that, it looks like Louisiana's coming up in that you know. Judging.
We'll try to get much
Store
as we
manager
can.
at Rouse's wanted me to bring you some lunch.
You know, well, look.
Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you. Now, which one's
What's
for
me? Explain how it works.
Well, Whew, damn, that was a frickin' curve. You mean explain how it works? You throw it out and the fish bites it and you reel it in. No, actually, it's the...
When it's cold outside, I even got the month of May. Oh,
Got my high school buddy, the camera's all turned crooked. Turn straight. There you go, George. I'm trying to train cameraman. I got George Rumble, 72 years old. Think all the training. His son David's catching fish. I'm tired of watching him catch
I ain't got
fish.
no money.
We're catching these undersized fish. Now, you want to know who the three guys are?
Yeah. Tell me. Oh, you're asking a TV show, huh?
Yeah, oh, George. Yeah, the TV show. Don't use that blooper.
I've never...
I got tired of them eating my shrimp. They got a lot of croaker here. The three guys were... Start over again, I got to get them.
Stop shopping at the Lafitte Fish Market. Oh, no! He right, I'm going to grab him.
Right by the boat. I'll put it there. Here we go.
Oh!
Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, you got to hit it. Oh! Spinner.
Don't take my bait. Do not. God dang it, he took my bait.
Hey, guy.
Swings and you're dragging it around. You keep
Oh.
Yeah. Not your good shot, though.
Yeah. I knew that was going to happen. Jailbreak. Don't waste a film on that. Oh!
Hold on. Let me help you. Oh.
Follow Captain Mike's advice, and you'll be all set with the Fish and Game Report. Don Dubuque, Eyewitness News. Oh! I got him. He's ambitious. Oh, he's gone. Another one of the baits we're using today is what we're calling our Christmas lure. Check out the colors. Actually, it's called the Texas Avocado, but it makes a great stuff. Stocking stuffer. I'll have to do it again.
Today we're here in the central area, East Baton Rouge Parish. We cut.
Go ahead.
Oh man, you can come out, start off in Bayou St. Denis, just start going down the canal. Cut that.
Keep going.
That's Watch Paradise, Louisiana. Y'all know who I'm talking about, Jason. He is a big agitator. He's fun.
So tell him what just happened to you.
He told the truth a while ago. I was fussing at the kids not having their hat right. My hat blew off. He rolled over the water. He slapped me in the face with it.
We wanted to water baptize you.
He water baptized him. I'm going to baptize him with a right cross. Look at that. Look, that picture just showed a bunch of brim.
Brim? That's pizza.
Oh, I look like that looked like that round table where that guy just sitting with brim.
You hallucinating. You got brim on your brain.
This is fun.
Is that a fact?
That is a fact. This is a blast.
Wait 1 second. Think we're coming back. Start over. 1.
But we're out there, we catch a speckled trout with a biologist. All right, so today was a grand slam. Not just, he just ruined the whole thing. You're not even keeping the camera still.
I got the strap on you.
That was it. No, we're done.
It's still wrong.
I know I'm better than Red Trasher.
Camera ready? Oh, this camera. I want to be ready. Which one you shooting? Right there. You smoked it? You right on this side. Camera wasn't ready. I missed it, but I got her now, though.
Look, everybody thinks this is just an oyster on the bottom, but they're leaping oysters. They're very rare. My clients would never drag their baits on the bottom and just get hung up because they're so good. This guy leaps, and I've seen him jump sometimes 2 to 3 feet just to catch that bait. But we're going to release this one, a catch and release. Watch.
Right. There you go.
Oh, Lord, that's bad.
No.
Something very sexy about a woman blowing a duck call.
If y'all didn't see that at home, just blame it on the camera operator.
We're wrapping up our annual Paradise, Louisiana Kansas turkey hunt with Carl Byer and Jerry Cross. And if you're a regular viewer of the show, you know Gary Rasconi doesn't give me a whole lot of time, so I gotta make this quick. Necropsy on this bird showed he died from a shot from the medulla oblongata. He also took a hit of the cerebral cortex. As any turkey hunter knows, a hit to the cortex and the oblongata is instant death. Good news is, we're headed back to Louisiana with some Cajun fish fry, and we're going to have sweet and sour nuggets and a little Cajun mustard. And thank you for watching the show. Gary Rasconi thanks you for watching it. And as hard as it is to believe, this show was nominated again as the best in Louisiana for the 2nd consecutive year. So we thank you very much. We appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.
Hey, welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana. I'm Sam Barbera. I'm not your host, but he's standing right behind the camera. This is the Baton Rouge chapter. They have the best shrimp Thai dish I've ever eaten in my life. I voted for them. I'm in the chapter. I think they're going to win. Keep the camera on me. Michael Bonavano, Scott Beinog, some of the best cooks in the city. Right here, CCA, Louisiana. State Convention. We'll be right back after these messages from our sponsor.
You're a bribe.
Hey, you're watching Paradise, Louisiana. We'll be right back.
Paradise, Louisiana. Stay tuned for more Paradise, Louisiana.
Just the one.
Yes, one of y'all has to say it. One of y'all has to say it.
You watch
have to say you're watching Paradise.
Diego. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
You're watching Paradise, Louisiana. I thought y'all were going to say it with me.
You got to say something else.
I think it's everybody. Tell me your name and where you from.
Tell her your name.
You have to be kidding me. Daddy, I don't want to.
You don't want to be?
Hey, I'm Sam Barbera.
And I'm Cleo Blue.
And from the 2016 Faux Pas Invitational, you're watching Paradise, Louisiana.
You almost caught up there.
Paradise,
Y'all one big chance and you broke. 2.
Stop, hold on. Stay tuned to more Paradise, Louisiana and these two ladies. Stay tuned to more Paradise, Louisiana and what else would be?
Good morning. You're watching Paradise, Louisiana from the Wish to Fish down at Myrtle Grove Marina. To my left is Captain C.T. Williams, host of The Big Fish on Fox 8. But right now you're watching Cox.
Paradise, Louisiana on Cox Sports
That's
Television.
right.
You know, we're never in sync.
I know.
Going twice?
You want some of that?
I was watching Paradise.
Hey, my name is Jason Lamont.
I'm from Closeville, Louisiana, and you watching Paradise, Louisiana, baby. Woo! Bam! Yeah, thanks to Chris, we got a little remote control to go on our Nebraska and Kansas turkey hunting extravaganza.
And you watching Paradise Louisiana.
That's all, folks.
Hey, I'm Mitch Rotolo, owner of Rotolo's Pizzeria. Our pizzas are prepared every day using the freshest ingredients. But Rotolo's has so much more to offer than just delicious pizza. We have an array of healthy salads and tasty wraps, a wide choice of pasta like spaghetti and chicken parmesan, zesty buffalo wings, and our selection of savory calzones. And don't forget to try one of our amazing desserts. Come into any of our local restaurants or check out our entire menu online at rotolos.com. That's just the way we Rotolo.
Take a trip to paradise at Lakeview Paradise RV Resort. Located on beautiful Horseshoe Lake near Monterey, Lakeview Paradise RV Resort is centrally situated among thousands of acres of productive public hunting lands and surrounded by 80 miles of lakes and waterways. The resort offers 60 paved RV sites, a boat launch, and ATV parking, and it sits on a breathtaking view of Horseshoe Lake.
So, for a trip to paradise, come see us at Lakeview Paradise RV Resort.
Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana, the last edition of Paradise, Louisiana for the year 2016. Looking ahead, Gary, some of the wishes for 2017 and some of the challenges. I think probably, again, continuing the biggest challenge, the loss of our wetlands. If you don't have it, you can't enjoy what you don't have. It's very important that we protect and enhance what we have as far as our wetlands, and it's in the hands of the Coastal Master Plan, and that's yet to be revealed, the new adjustments that'll be made. Another challenge that's got to be dealt with is access to the fishing areas. You know, there's so much trouble now with private lands, posted signs going up, sheriff's agencies running people out. It's starting to really get to where it's hard to find a place to go now without being considered in trespass, and so we'll have to see how that works out.
I talked to Chris before we took a break. I said, Chris, what's your challenge? What do you wish for? Move back in my house. Number one challenge is to move back in his house in Denham Springs. And besides doing all this great work, he's living here and there and putting his house back together. And that's going to be my same wish, to see all my kids and my family back in their house. My nephew keeps the books, by the way, Paradise, Louisiana. His business is still. They got metal walls right now, no sheetrock, you know, but they working a little at a time. And to all the people, you know, you can't go to your camp and worry about going this and having fun when you really don't have a place to live. I noticed that some of the Brazilians in Louisiana people, that they say, hey, I'm taking a break, I'm going hunting, I'm going to the camp, forget about it. You know, the camps are elevated. Their house wasn't. They never expected to have any kind of flood water. So my number one wish is everybody get back in their house, have good health, and we solve some of the problems we got right now with the red snapper.
Well, and within our state agency, Department of Wildlife and Fisheries, but there's a lot of reason for optimism for 2017. We got a new administration coming in Washington that looks like they're very, very supportive of the Second Amendment rights. I'm very happy to see that. Looks like the economy may be stimulated, recognizing the value of the hunting and fishing industry so that those are treated fairly and taken care of. And we're going to have a new head of our local Louisiana Department of Wildlife and Fisheries coming in. And I'm optimistic that it'll be someone that will take on all those challenges and get that agency back up.
Yeah, I want to congratulate John Kennedy. You know, but he was out of, he'd been at that dove hunt. One time he didn't recognize the kind of bird, but he is always there. He was always an outdoor guy. He ran a bunch of times. He did a good job as treasurer, and we wish him good luck. I feel like we got a homeboy back up there in Washington right now.
Couldn't agree with you more. Well, we also want to thank you for another year of tuning in to Paradise, Louisiana. We welcome your suggestions. If there's something you'd like to see us cover in 2017, Gary at Paradise, Louisiana. Continue to be part of this program, an important part. You send us your reports, you send us your stories, you send us your pictures, and in some cases your video. Continue to do that through 2017.
And look, it's that we had a struggle year with sponsors. They had a rough year, floods and everything, car dealers. If you ever go to any car dealer that once was our sponsor, go back and thank them. And some of our sponsors we're doing now, you go eat it at Rotolas, go eat it at Cane's. These are all outdoorsmen. They are supporters. We wouldn't be here. You go to Rouse's, go to them sponsors. Please, you see somebody say, yeah, I watched y'all on Paradise, Louisiana. I heard y'all on Outdoors with Don Dubuque, because it does make a difference. I don't want to sound like a poor guy begging, but sometimes when you do this stuff for fun, but it's nice to make a living.
Well, have a happy new year, and be sure and start out early, get out there and make some brand new memories in 2017, and come back and see us each week for Paradise, Louisiana.
You ready to pop this?
Let's do it.